Beyond the Gate Spoilers Saturdays Weekly, the 15th of August, 2026. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is a fantastic Friday. A beautiful day to dive deep into the absolute chaos that just went down in the DMV. Grab your coffee, your tea, or maybe something stronger, because we have a massive amount of drama to unpack today. The tension is completely off the charts, and I have so many thoughts I need to get out. Let's get right into it. I cannot believe she said that out loud. I am literally screaming at my screen right now. Like, are you actually kidding me, Danny? You are standing right there in the middle of the hospital, surrounded by chaos, in front of your entire family, and you drop the H word? My husband. My husband. Referring to Bill? And not Andre, the man you are actually legally married to? I mean, I have been watching this show since 2015, and I have seen some incredibly messy slip-ups. But this takes the absolute cake. Because it wasn't just a tiny, mumbled slip of the tongue. It was a massive, glaring, neon sign Freudian slip that just exposed her entire subconscious to Anita, Vernon, and Nicole. And I am just sitting here pulling my hair out because she was doing so well. We all thought she was finally over the toxic roller coaster that is Bill Hamilton. We welcomed Andre into her life with open arms. We thought the Dupree family finally had a moment of peace. But no, Danny just has to self-sabotage, doesn't she? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, back to the point. Let's break down exactly what happened and why my blood pressure is currently through the roof. Danny is at the hospital because Bill had his medical crisis thanks to Haley's absolutely unhinged tampering, which is a whole other rant I will save for later. Danny is frantic. She is pacing. She is losing her mind over Bill. And right there, with Anita, Vernon, and Nicole watching her like hawks, she calls Bill her husband. Present tense, not ex-husband, not my ex-husband. Am I the only one who literally gasped? Because the look on Vernon's face? Priceless. The absolute horror on Anita's face? Hang it in the Louvre. And you know what the absolute worst part of this is? They don't even know the half of it. The Dupree family is standing there, judging her for a slip of the tongue, completely oblivious to the fact that Danny and Bill hooked up in the elevator during the tornado. Yes, the tornado elevator hookup. If Vernon finds out about that, he is going to absolutely lose his mind. I mean, can you imagine? Vernon is already a stern patriarch who demands respect and truth. And here is his daughter, completely entangled with the man who has caused her nothing but pain. If that elevator secret comes out, the Dupree family dinners are going to be a complete war zone. I am terrified for Danny, but at the same time, I kind of want the secret to drop just for the pure, unadulterated drama of it all. Is that bad of me? Probably. Do I care? Nope. Let's talk about Andre for a second. Poor, stoic, paranoid Andre. The man is already dealing with a stalker, sending him cryptic texts about his past. He is meeting secretly with Ted to figure out how to handle his own massive mess. And now he has to deal with his wife publicly claiming her toxic ex as her husband? I am so frustrated with Danny right now. Andre deserves better. Or does he? Sometimes I contradict myself because Andre is so secretive. Maybe they deserve each other. But still, you don't just erase your current husband from your brain because your ex is in a hospital bed. It's disrespectful. It's messy. And it is exactly why I love and hate Danny so much right now. Because let's really think about Danny's psychology for a second. Why Bill? Why Bill? After everything he has put her through? After the scandal? The tears? The public humiliation? Why is her brain still hardwired to claim him as her husband? It is a trauma bond, people. It has to be. She has convinced herself that because they survived that tornado together, because they shared that intense, life or death moment in the elevator, they are somehow cosmically linked. It is so frustrating to watch as a fan. You just want to reach through the screen and shake her. Andre is right there. Andre is stable, well, mostly, minus the stalker stuff, and he actually respects her. But Danny is addicted to the chaos of Bill Hamilton. She is addicted to the high stakes, the sneaking around, the forbidden nature of it all. And now that he is vulnerable in a hospital bed, her savior complex is activated. She doesn't see the toxic manipulator. She sees a broken man who needs her. And that is exactly how Bill wants it. He reached out to her the second he woke up because he knows she is his most loyal pawn. It is sick, it is twisted, and it makes for fantastic television. But as someone who has rooted for Danny to find peace, it is just agonizing to witness. So now, Danny is facing the firing squad. Anita, Vernon, and Nicole have officially summoned her for an interrogation. And let me tell you, I would rather face a pack of wild wolves than face Vernon Dupree when he is demanding the truth. He is not going to let this go. Vernon is the kind of father who sees right through the BS. He is going to sit Danny down, cross his arms, and give her that signature glare that just melts your soul. Explain yourself, Danielle. I can hear it now. And what is she gonna say? Oh, oops, I forgot who I was married to. Yeah, right. That is not gonna fly with Vernon. And Anita? Oh, Anita. She has been trying so hard to keep this family together, to project this image of stability. She finally thought Danny was on the right path. She welcomed Andre. She probably bought them a nice blender for their wedding. And now she has to sit there and listen to her daughter pine over Bill Hamilton. The disappointment in Anita's eyes is going to be devastating. I mean, Anita is the matriarch. She doesn't just get mad, she gets profoundly disappointed, which is honestly way worse. I know some people are loving this messy Danny era, but personally, I am just exhausted for Anita. She deserves a spa day, not a family tribunal. Then there is Nicole. Nicole is standing there dealing with her own devastating news with Kiel Rollins, and now she has to watch her sister blow up her life. Nicole's side-eye in that hospital scene was legendary. You could see the exact moment her brain processed what Danny said. It was like, did she really just say that? Nicole has always been the one trying to balance the family dynamics, but right now, I think she is just done. She has zero patience for Danny's backsliding. Especially when Nicole and Kiel are going through something so tragic, which, by the way, the spoilers say a couple in Fairmont Crest is going to find a new understanding. I am praying that's Nicole and Kiel, because they need a win right now. They really do. Okay, we need to pivot because I am losing my mind over this other storyline. Heather Armstrong. What in the actual world is she doing? I am officially creeped out. Usually, Heather is like a ghost. She pops in, drops a cryptic one-liner, ruins someone's day, and vanishes. She is a background menace. But now she is suddenly playing besties with Vanessa McBride? No, absolutely not. I don't buy it for a single second. Heather does not do friendly. She does not do girl talk. If Heather is getting close to Vanessa, she has a motive, and it is probably deeply sinister. Remember when they tried this reformed bad girl routine with her a few years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either. We all know she is the skewer. We know her dark past. So why is she suddenly making a beeline for Vanessa? Is she trying to get dirt on the McBrides? Is she using Vanessa to get to someone else? I mean, Vanessa is already overwhelmed. She's giving advice to Danny about her messy affair, which, by the way, Vanessa is totally judging Danny for. You can just tell, and now she has a literal predator circling her. Vanessa needs to run. Run far, run fast. And thank goodness Joey knows something is up. Say what you want about Joey Armstrong, he is a paranoid, aggressive casino boss who rules with an iron fist, but he is not stupid. He knows his sister. He knows that when Heather smiles, someone is about to bleed. Joey confronting Heather is going to be television gold. I am so here for this sibling rivalry going nuclear. Joey is going to corner her, probably in his casino office with the dim lighting, and demand to know what her game is. And Heather, she is just going to smirk. She is going to give him that cold, dead-eyed smile and tell him he is overreacting. But he isn't. He is the only one seeing clearly. I love Joey's energy right now. He is stressed. He is angry. He is clashing with Vernon Dupree over God knows what, probably casino business or family drama, and now he has to babysit his psychopath sister. It is too much. But honestly, I am rooting for Joey in this specific scenario. Somebody needs to take Heather down before she completely ruins Vanessa's life. Because you just know Heather is plotting something massive. She is laying the groundwork for a long con, and Vanessa is the perfect unsuspecting pawn. I am dreading it, but I also can't look away. It's like watching a slow-motion car crash. Speaking of Vanessa, can we talk about her meeting Noah? Because this is a whole different flavor of drama, and I am kinda loving it. So, Deanna and Noah have been dating. They had that super cute meet cute at Orphe Jean's. It was adorable. It was sweet. It felt like a breath of fresh air amidst all the toxic Hamilton and Armstrong garbage. And then their romance really blossomed at Anita's Uptown Gala. We love to see young love thriving, but now comes the ultimate test, the family introduction. Vanessa is stepping into that protective relative role, and you know she is going to be scrutinizing Noah from head to toe. Noah is Dr. Kiel Rollins' son, which gives him some good pedigree, but Vanessa doesn't care about that. She wants to know if he is good enough for Deanna. I can already picture the scene. They are sitting at a cafe, or maybe the Uptown Lounge. Deanna is glowing, looking at Noah like he hung the moon. Noah is sweating bullets, trying to remember all the polite talking points he rehearsed. And Vanessa? Vanessa is sipping her drink, eyes narrowed, asking him the most intense, invasive questions disguised as casual small talk. So, Noah, what exactly are your long-term career goals? How do you handle conflict? Are you aware that if you hurt Deanna, I know people who can make you disappear? Okay, maybe she won't say that last part out loud, but she is definitely thinking it. I kinda love protective Vanessa, but I also hope she doesn't sabotage them. Noah seems like a genuinely good guy, and Deanna deserves some happiness. Plus, with Kial and Nicole dealing with their devastating news, the Rollins family needs something positive. I am predicting Vanessa will give him a hard time at first, but eventually, she will soften up. Or maybe she'll find out a dark secret about him? Oh man. What if Noah has a secret? No wait, I am spiraling. Let's just hope he is a good guy. And then we have Kat. Oh Kat. Girl, you are in danger. Chelsea is giving Kat updates, and Kat is digging deep into this Lynette Wise disappearance. Now, I have always loved Kat's investigative spirit. She is not afraid to confront problem people. She will go toe-to-toe with Leslie, with Bill, and now with Haley. But Haley Hamilton is not your average villain. Haley is unhinged. She literally put her own husband in a medical crisis. And now Kat's actions have landed her directly on Haley's radar. I am genuinely terrified for Kat. Because Haley doesn't just play games. She destroys lives. We know Haley is playing a psychological game of cat and mouse with Caroline Lee right now. Caroline stepped in and saved Bill from Haley's botched medical tampering. Caroline is a queen, by the way. Fiercely loyal, highly competent. She is the only reason Bill is even breathing right now. But because Caroline thwarted Haley, Haley is furious. And now Kat is poking around in the Lynette Wise mystery. Haley is going to view Kat as a massive threat. How is this going to play out? Is Haley going to confront Kat directly, or is she going to do something sneaky? Knowing Haley, it will be sneaky. She will plant evidence, she will frame Kat, she will ruin Kat's reputation before she ever lays a finger on her. I want Kat to figure out what happened to Lynette, but I also want her to hire a bodyguard. Because Haley's a cornered animal right now. Bill woke up and immediately reached out to Danny, which we already know ended in disaster, and that just fueled Haley's rage even more. Her husband rejected her for his mistress, her medical tampering failed, and now a nosy Richardson is digging into her past. Haley's going to explode. And while all this is happening, Naomi and Tomas are tearing each other apart at the law firm. Bill is lying in a hospital bed, and instead of holding down the fort, Tomas is trying to stage a coup. Tomas is so entitled. He is a junior partner, but he acts like he built the firm with his bare hands. He has this massive grudge against Naomi, and he's completely blind to the real threat. Tomas, buddy, look around. Haley is the one you should be worried about. But no, Tomas is too busy trying to steal Bill's chair to realize the building is on fire. Naomi is trying to protect the firm, and I am firmly on Team Naomi here. She needs to put Tomas in his place, permanently. When you step back and look at the DMV right now, it is just a landscape of broken hearts and dangerous secrets. Think about Tyrell. Tyrell is absolutely heartbroken over Jessica Harris. He is grieving this relationship, and Martin and Smitty are trying so hard to help him. Smitty is balancing fatherhood with a new career move, Martin is being the supportive dad, and then you have Samantha. Samantha is going nuclear on Jessica. I mean, I would do the same for my brother, but Samantha is terrifying when she is angry. It just shows how deeply these families love each other, and how fiercely they protect their own. And then there is Isaiah and Eva. Eva had this major organ transplant, and the medical trauma is just tearing their relationship apart. It is so realistic and so heartbreaking. You want them to make it, but the strain is just immense. But then, out of nowhere, Eva's mom Leslie does something incredibly kind for someone in need. Leslie, the woman Kat used to clash with, it just goes to show that no one on this show is purely good or purely evil except maybe Haley. Haley is just evil. So, where does this leave us? Danny is about to face the wrath of Vernon and Anita, and she better pray they don't find out about the elevator. Andre is walking into a secret meeting with a stalker, guided only by Ted's advice. Heather is spinning a web around Vanessa, and Joey is the only one trying to cut the strings. Kat is playing with fire by investigating Haley's missing friend, and Deanna and Noah are just trying to survive a coffee date with Vanessa. I swear, this show is going to give me a heart attack. I am dreading the moment Vernon finds out the whole truth about Danny, but I am also counting down the seconds until it happens. Because that is the beauty of this soap. It makes you care, it makes you scream, and it makes you stay up late typing massive rants on the internet. I know some people are complaining about the pacing, but I am eating up every single second of this drama. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I being too hard on Danny? Is Heather really plotting something evil? Let's discuss.